Synergy Ford Super Duty Dual Steering Stabilizer Kit for 99 to 04 Ford Super Duty F-250 and 350 and Ford Excursion. Installation can be done on the ground or in the air on a lift. If you're doing the install on the ground, it is easiest to get the axle up on jack stands and pull both front wheels off. This will allow you to turn the steering freely. Remove any previous steering stabilizer from the vehicle. If using factory setup, unbolt the stabilizer from the factory bracket on the tie rod and then unbolt the stabilizer from the axle side mount. If using the stock tie rod, remove the factory stabilizer mount from the tie rod itself. Loosen and remove the U-bolts holding the bracket to the tie rod and remove the bracket. Additionally, if you're using the stock tie rod, you'll need to rotate the tie rod adjustment clamp to point forward or up in order to clear the stabilizer mounted on that side. If using a through shaft style steering stabilizer like Fox TS or ATS, the stock passenger side stabilizer mount needs to be trimmed in order for the through shaft stabilizer body to fit. Trim the lower portion of the mount off as indicated. Use an impact gun to remove the 3 U-bolt nuts on the driver's side lower spring cap. Do not throw the nuts away, they will be reused. Do not remove the U-bolts or lower spring plate. Make sure the axle is supported underneath if the vehicle is on a lift. Install the dual steering stabilizer bracket under the lower spring cap and secure the factory U-bolt nuts. Torque the U-bolts to 99 foot-pounds. If using a standard steering stabilizer, bolt the shaft side of the driver's side stabilizer onto the bracket using the supplied 2.5 inch long, 1/2 inch bolts, washers, and 1/2 inch nuts. If using a through shaft style stabilizer, bolt the body side of the stabilizer to the bracket using a 4051-20 steering stabilizer clamp adapter kit. Cycle the steering all the way to the driver's side. It is important to keep pressure on the wheel to make sure the truck stays at full steering lock. Having a helper to lend a hand will make this step a lot easier. Bolt the stabilizer to the tie rod clamp using one of the plated spacers and a 1/2 inch by 2 1/4 inch long bolts. Install the 4050 tie rod clamp to the tie rod so the 1/2 inch stabilizer mount lines up with the mark left from step 10 in the instruction manual. Torque the Allen head bolts to 15 foot-pounds with a 7/32 Allen key. Once the driver's side steering stabilizer is installed, cycle the steering to the passenger side of the vehicle. Having a helper to lend a hand will make this step a lot easier. If using a standard steering stabilizer, bolt the shaft side of the passenger side steering stabilizer onto the OEM axle bracket using the supplied factory hardware. If using a through shaft steering stabilizer, bolt the body side of the stabilizer to the bracket using a 4051-20 steering stabilizer clamp adapter kit. Bolt the stabilizer to the tie rod clamp using one of the plated spacers and a 1/2 inch by 2 1/4 inch long bolts. Install the 4050 tie rod clamp to the tie rod so the 1/2 inch stabilizer mount lines up with the mark left from step 10 in the instruction manual. Torque the Allen head bolts to 15 foot-pounds with a 7/32 Allen key. Torque all of the 1/2 inch stabilizer mounting bolts to 70 foot-pounds. Have a helper turn the steering from full driver to full passenger to verify that the stabilizers do not fully compress or fully extend through the entire travel of the steering. If the stabilizers do fully compress or extend, please adjust the 4050 clamps as needed. Recheck all hardware after approximately 100 miles of use and after each off-road trip. If you remove the wheels for installation, reinstall the wheels and torque the lug nuts to factory spec. Installation is now complete. For more information about this product or other Synergy products, visit us at synergymfg.com.